Howdy folks, TJ here. This is the Crash Radio cast, number 12, I think. Sorry for my absence. I don't do these weekly. I don't do these every other week. I do it whenever I have a spontaneity. I don't know how to say the word. When I want to do how's that? And I thought today would be a good day. It's Sunday. I started watching a new show. Well, it's not a new show. It's 2020. It's on Hulu. I have never had Hulu up until recently. It came as part of a Verizon cell phone package, and we get it monthly. So I started watching a little bit of Hulu, and there was a show called Devs, D-E-V-S. Looked like a geeky name to a movie or a series of movies or a show, and I thought I'd start watching it. So this video cast and radio cast is kind of just going to be my update on summer so far, summer 2023, what I've been up to, what I still have planned for the rest of the summer in a nerdy fashion, and also to start out, I'll just talk about Devs. If you have Hulu, or if this is available on some other channel that you may get, it's called Devs, D-E-V-S. Let me read off the description to you. And it's based in Silicon Valley, which, again, I'm kind of a nerd, so it has me intrigued. I'm only 2 episodes into it, and it was a short, I think only, 8 episodes total. It's not even like a year 2 or anything. There's just 8 episodes. You get through it all. That's what it appears to be. And so if you have a little time, check out Devs. It says Devs is an FX limited series that focuses on a young software engineer named Lily Chan, who works for Amaya, A-M-A-Y-A, a cutting-edge tech company based in Silicon Valley. After her boyfriend Sergey's apparent suicide, Lily suspects foul play and begins to investigate. She quickly realizes that all roads lead to Forrest, capital F, F-O-R-E-S-T, Amaya's enigmatic CEO, which, by the way, is played by that dude that's in Park and Recreations. I never really watched that show, but it has some big-time, popular people from it. And Devs, the company, secret development division. In Lily's quest to discover the truth, she uncovers a technology-based conspiracy that could change the world. Who doesn't like a good conspiracy? So, it's Nick Oberman is the guy that's from the Park and Recreations. He sure plays a cool weirdo CEO. And I've only watched 2 episodes, so I've got another 6 to go. But it is really interesting. I'm not quite sure where it's going. It almost seems like this Nick Oberman had something happen in his life, maybe to his child, his little girl, and he's trying to build something software related, some quantum related computer, something related thing that maybe allows him to go back in time and take a snapshot of that particular part of his life. I'm not quite sure. It's really strange. There's murder, there's technology, coding, a little of everything. So if you're a nerd, I think you'll probably like this, and you like suspense. So check out Devs, D-E-V-S. And again, I'm a little lost. I've only 2 episodes in, so maybe there's good reason for that. But what's spooky is, it shows some shots of San Francisco. It shows some shots of what appears to be the coast, the central coast of California, down below San Francisco, where you've got some beautiful trees. And it's got this big, huge little girl in a forest. And this statue is huge. Think bigger than Statue of Liberty. And standing up or sitting up in this forest, staring down at something like, I'm not quite sure, but it's really bizarre. It's really cool. So check out Devs. So let's lead into what have I done so far. So it's July 23rd. So summer's not over, but by the time September comes, you start thinking fall. Here in California, we have what we call Indian summer. So towards the end of September, beginning of October, we can have a vicious heat wave. We're in a heat wave right now. We're at about 100 degrees Fahrenheit every day for the last, about week or so, near 100, at 100, a little above 100. So it's hot and sweltering. AC is running 24/7, and it's really hot out. So I've been doing some inside things. If you just recently been watching my channel, my YouTube channel, behind me in the video, you're not seeing this on the Crash Radio Cast, but I have a new computer, Aquarius Plus. Thank you, Sean Harrington, for sending me that. So that is something that I just started using, just did an unboxing, just turned it on for the first time. It's an Aquarius 8-bit computer, a modern version. Think Speccy Next, but think in terms of Z80 Aquarius, a computer that only sold for 3 or 4 months, not the 5 million Speckies that sold back in the day. Very limited run. A Radifin who made it for Mattel, then carried on after Mattel gave it back to them or sold it back to them, whatever. They carried it on. I don't know if they sold it for another year or two, because they eventually came out with an Aquarius 2, which had a nicer keyboard. So there was a little life to it, but it's a very interesting Z80-based platform, character-based graphics. Who would want to deal with that, right? But it's a unique computer, and there's a nice following on the Aquarius Facebook group. I think in the 700 range of people that are active. There's posts daily. You can't, there's some other platforms that probably sold more that don't even have this lively nature. So I've been taken by the Aquarius for a while now, and Sean Harrington and another group of folks, a gentleman named Frank, and some other programmers. There's a group of people that are active in the Aquarius world, and they've been working on an Aquarius Plus, which is a small little, and you just watch my video, it's here behind. I don't want to unplug it, but it's a very small Paquito package computer, Z80-based, Aquarius-based, that has all the connectivity and all of the compatibility of old. So if you don't want to go out and buy an older Aquarius, you can buy this one eventually. I think they're going to be coming up for sale here very soon. And this basically allows you to do the stuff of old, but then the stuff of new. So there's a building on of the Aquarius. What do you think? What do you mean building on? Well, updated basic, updated memory on this hardware device, updated graphics. So the older Aquarius is a character graphic. You only have, 256 whatever blocks and pixels and things that came that you could wedge together and create a graphic, a space person, spaceship, whatever it is. You could group some of these together and make a grouplet or whatever the hell they called it, characterlet, put a whole bunch together and make a bigger something strange. But you were limited on your graphics, and you didn't have UDGs like on the Speccy where you could make your own. You can get this grid and put little dots or checkers and put them all in and make your own graphics. You really can't do that. But you could have character graphics that were already a little spaceship, already a little person, whatever it is. And then you could group a group of them together and make something bigger and stranger. But that's where it stopped. The newer version, Aquarius Plus, it introduces the sprites, which many other platforms are used to having. So if you're into Aquarius, you're now going to have the stuff of old, the stuff of new, and what that brings to the table. There's platforms that allow you to develop under Windows, under Linux, under Mac. For the Aquarius, there's something in my seat, like a little pricker or something. We just gave the dogs a bath this morning. Got 2 dogs, older dog 2 years old, younger dog 1 year old. Gave them a bath. I also got a bath at the same time. I got a little sticker in my shorts or something. So yeah, this is giving the Aquarius new life, new capabilities. You don't have to shun the old. You can continue enjoying the old, but now you can use the new power of the Aquarius Plus to add on to it. So it gives the Aquarius a whole new life. I expect some fun developments. If you don't want to develop on the real thing, well, you've got Windows and Mac, and you can make programs, games, whatever, for a cool platform. That's really, in my opinion, if you've got 700 some odd followers on the original Mattel Aquarius Facebook group, that's a nice little following. And now in the Aquarius Plus group, you already have over 100 people following it. The more every day. So if you want to enjoy camaraderie, people getting together, doing fun things, and getting to meet new friends, this is a fun little platform. So I invite you to join that. So that's what I've been doing in the last few days. I unboxed this Aquarius Plus, did a first test of it, and I expect the rest of the summer to explore the Aquarius Plus even more. So that's something I've already been doing. You've been watching my channel. I've been doing a number of unboxings. Casey Neidall recently gifted me a whole bunch of new games for the Intellivision. I've got 4 of them that I have to play. So in the coming weeks, I hope to do some more Intellivision type of videos, video games there. Hardware-wise, Greg Coons just recently sent me, and this is my first GoTech ever. Is it GoTech? G-O-T-E-C? I gotta go check the spelling. But GoTech is a device. It's a floppy emulator, I'll call it, but it basically replaces in my Atari ST. It's going to be put in my Mega 2 ST, or Mega ST2, however you want to call it. It's going to replace the floppy that's in there. It's got a little rotary dial. He sent me with a bracket and everything to basically open up my Atari ST, and he said, I like your Atari videos, Greg says this. You need to do more. And I basically said, well, I don't have a capability right now to easily grab software off the internet and plop it on and play. So he said, well, let me send you something, which he did, and it's a internal to my Mega 2 ST device, GoTech, that I'm going to be able to plug in. And this is the very first one. I know this device has been out for a long time. They have this you can get one for the QL. You can get one for all of these other Amigas and all these other platforms. I've never used it at all. I've never bought one. I now have one, thank you to Greg. He has sent me one. It just arrived over the weekend. So in the coming weeks, I've got to work this into my schedule because I'm a busy guy and I've got stuff going on. But I'm going to do a video of me opening my Mega 2 ST, installing this GoTech device, and experiencing it for the first time, grabbing software, putting it on a USB stick, putting it in my Atari ST line of computer, and play whatever it is I've grabbed. So I hope to, with this device, be able to start doing even more Atari-related... Sticker again. Stick in my butt. Going to be doing more Atari ST stuff. So in the coming weeks, months of the rest of this year, summer, I expect to do that probably next. I also still need to install in my TTO30 that really cool, Matthias sent me a really cool device that adds a whole bunch of extra memory to my TT. I still need to do that. It's just been a busy summer. I have not been able to get out and really fish other than in a pond hopping a couple of times. So I have not got my fish on. I've had a hard time finding it because my wife just had a knee operation. So sometime I needed to be home to assist her. And then my one of our dogs, the young Cooper the Corgi, has a fractured toe. So we're carrying up and down stairs, trying to keep him limited exercise. And we've got an older, crazy Australian Shepherd that's a pain in the butt, and we're trying to keep them separated. It's just a madhouse around here, kind of like a mini circus. Add some Oompa Loompas, add some crazy dogs. I'm an Oompa Loompa. And it's just been a madhouse of a summer. And I've just been unable to really do what I want to do. I need to get my fishing on, and I have not found a way or time to do that. Maybe this coming Friday, I don't know. I just haven't found the time to do it, and we're just got a lot going on. But it's been a generally okay summer so far. How about for you? What have you been doing this summer? Post down below if you've been getting your nerd on. I've been still doing plenty of videos. A little less this month than before, but I think I've already done 11 or 12 videos this month in July, which is a lot. And by the time the end of the month comes, there's still a few days left. I'll probably hit 15 videos, and that means I've done a video every other day, which is still a pretty dang big quantity of videos. And I've got things I need to do. Like I said, the Mega 2 and the TT, at some point before summer's over, I hope to open them, make videos of me opening them, installing these devices, and experiencing them. So I still hope I can do that and find time to go out and do some tenkara fly fishing. And then I've got just lots of chores and tasks and other things I really should be doing. And I just haven't found the time for it. But this Crash Radio Cast, which will be a video a few days afterwards, I normally let the Crash Radio Cast be all by its lonesome from the Wednesday that it's out until that weekend. And then I put the video up of the same thing so you can come and enjoy the video form of it. But it's been a relatively good summer. I've still got my nerd on, Aquarius Plus, some Atari action, plenty of video game plays that I've been continuing to do. I look forward to getting some Intellivision action here very soon. And then there's some other things that are coming up that I just can't announce yet that will happen at some point in time. So that's it. Crash Radio Cast number 12. Like I said, I really don't have enough in my mind to do this weekly or every other week. It is what it is when I come up with something. Right now, after giving the dogs a bath and giving myself a bath, I felt a little frisky. I felt good, so I thought I would do a quick video and Crash Radio Cast of what I just recently did, what I hope to do soon, and what are you up to? Are you creating a game during the summer? Are you just like me playing some occasional specky games, doing some unboxings, finding some other stuff to keep you busy? Post down below what you've had going on. July's almost over here, so hopefully you've been well on your way of doing some good stuff this summer. So I'll make another cast here in the near future. I'm not quite sure what yet, but we'll come up with something. So thanks for listening to this Crash Radio Cast. Always fun to put this out, just what's on my mind. And today what was on my mind was, what have I been doing so far this summer? And it's getting the end of July, so I thought I would chat about it a little bit. So anyway, thanks for listening in. Thank you for watching the video follow-up. And hopefully you have a good rest of your July. Probably the next one I do will be in early August at the pace I've been going. So, yeah, thanks for listening and watching. See ya. Bye.